Hello Pisces, and welcome to your reading for the 28th of September until the 4th of October. Let's welcome in the Archangels, Ascendant Masters, Light Beings, Spirit Guides, Ancestral Guides, Animal Spirit Guides, and of course our own higher selves to assist us with this reading. And it is going to be a general reading, so please take what resonates and discard the rest. Okay, Pisces, let's grab a couple of cards here for your center of your reading. Wow. Ten of Swords, so something's finishing up, okay. And here we have, wow, what a beautiful card to follow, the healing. This is the Lady of the Lake, Queen of Pentacles. So this is definitely looking like you're healing from something, okay. What I'm like to do now is just grab the cards individually. We'll put them out on the table and then we'll look at the reading as a whole. Underneath you have the Page of Pentacles, really positive. Something new you're creating here, Pisces. In your past, you have the Four of Pentacles. And you have the Eight of Cups above your center here. So that's what's likely to occur. In your opportunity, you have the Knight of Cups. Okay. So it can be, a bit of a dreamy energy there. But, it's got to do with love as well, like things that you love or maybe a person. And here we have the Four of Cups in your current energy, the Six of Pentacles in your environment, which is fantastic, and the Hierophant. This is for like a challenge or a goal, okay. That could mean several different things. We'll just see as we go. Wow, and your awakening is the final card. Pisces, this is really awesome. Now, as you know, there are many layers to our awakening. We can keep awakening. It's not that we go through one aha moment or one insight and we are fully awoken. Okay, awakening is a continual process, is what I sort of feel. And on the bottom of the deck, you have the Hermit here. Okay, so that's doing some soul reflection, doing some personal time for yourself. Let's just take a look at this here. I mean, you're definitely recovering from something here. But whatever this is that you're letting go of, or that you have let go of, it might be an unhelpful way of being. Maybe it's just something, some stresses or a stressor in your life that you've let go of. It could be a work thing, a family thing, friendship, relationship thing. It might even be just something internal. So it might be, how you view yourself. Maybe there's something about that has been unhelpful for you or overwhelming for you in terms of holding you back. And maybe you are releasing that and stepping out of the influence of that for now, okay? So this can be referring to, unhelpful beliefs or values or, those subconscious programs that we have in there from our conditioning from childhood that have been unhelpful for us. And maybe this is what you're releasing here. It could be something internal. Is kind of, the feeling I'm getting here. Because we have the healing. So if you're releasing maybe some trauma or some thing, there's a soothing component coming in on top of this to really help you to align, to look after yourself emotionally, physically, mentally and spiritually, okay? For you Pisces, because you are a very intuitive sign, and maybe it's, I feel like maybe in your conditioning, if your intuition has kind of been that you've pushed it into the background because of conditioning or because it wasn't safe to activate that part of yourself. Maybe that's, you're releasing all of perhaps the trauma or the oppression that's been associated with that, possibly, okay, associated with that repression of that ability that you have. And I really love how the Lady of the Lake is sort of alluding to that Celtic, the Celtic era of, you know, where there was, you know, like witchcraft and healers and all that type of thing, okay? So you could even be, you know, maybe you're suffering from what they call the witch wound. And I saw this excellent YouTube the other day by The Alchemist on YouTube. I'm not quite sure her name is. Anyway, it's called The Alchemist. And if you Google witch wound, it's really fascinating, okay? And many of us carry this. So I think maybe you're healing from this. And underneath, it's just awesome because you have this newfound creativity. And I'm having a feeling that it has to do with your spiritual, magical, creative, intuitive self. Okay, this is like your new found passion, perhaps, or something that you're going to create in your life that's kind of really going to help with that, healing that wound there. And, you know, in the past, you have the Four of Pentacles, which I feel has been like, yeah, you've been ticking the boxes, you've been doing the practicalities, okay, you have been taking time for yourself, you've been looking after yourself. But there's, you know, there's no fire in this card. It's physical practicalities, you know, which has been necessary, okay, Pisces. We you know, you have been surviving comfortably enough, okay. There's now, however, something that you are looking to sort of leave behind, and it might be just even this, it doesn't necessarily literally have to be a person, okay, it might just be this whole idea that you're leaving behind, and that is that, you know, that life is just about survival. Because in your opportunity, you have this beautiful imagination, dreamy card here, looking into your creativity, your spirituality, your connection to source. Okay, this beautiful cup energy here. Because, yeah, I feel like you're kind of done with the unfulfilled way of being. It's not that we don't, you know, need this practicality. We need that, but I think you're looking to build on that now, Pisces. And your opportunity, yeah, the Knight of Cups is, you know, probably alluding to your dreams, your subconscious even, and also that idea about, you know, being in love with love, and maybe just being in love with your own abilities for a while, you know, with your creativity, your intuition, your spiritual connection, okay, I'm really honouring that and contemplating it, yeah. Current energy, though, is possibly some of this, okay. It's just fascinating to me how sometimes how these cards come out, because see here, say if this is the current energy here, there are 4 cups, and I guess this image here is sort of dwelling on the 4. So if you're kind of thinking, you know, that you're losing out in some way, you know, you might be aware of this other aspect of yourself over here. But, you know, here you are like with that cup. It's almost like this person here is this person, but now he has like a bit of a suit of armor. There's some boundaries put in place, okay? There's some focused intent. There's, okay, we're looking at the cup here. Okay, so it might be that you're transitioning a bit from this to this. This is sort of in your opportunity. And I know sometimes, you know, the Knight of Cups can get a bad rap, but we need to look at, you know, the energies in the context of the reading. So, you know, this can be, there's light and dark in every card. Okay, and this can be quite a positive card, that Knight of Cups there. Yeah. Okay, particularly if you've been, like, I'm just also looking because these are opposite ends of the spectrum on here, okay? If you've just been primarily in survival, okay, maybe just meditating and just kind of being in present, you know, meditating survival, but now you're contemplating your other soul aspects, your, you know, your creativity, your talent, skills, gifts and abilities, your, you know, your capacity for love, for, you know, intuition, creativity, spirituality. You know, if this is the foundation of life, this is the stuff that makes it interesting, okay? And I think maybe you've been doing a little bit of the interesting stuff, Pisces, but I feel like you're now wanting to do more of that, and that makes total sense, okay? Here we have in your environment the Six of Pentacles, which is really beautiful because it's, you know, it's like you're going to be exchanging your value or your, there are people around you that aren't really, maybe they're offering their assistance to you and maybe you're receiving it, and maybe you're, you know, you're feeling more into your creative, intuitive self here, and maybe you are kind of feeling the vibes of that. It could even just be, I really love these high frequency, you know, maybe you're tuning into the high frequency energies around you as well, and realizing that that is a special ability, okay? Even though we all have it, some of us are maybe coming to it sooner, or we're experiencing it to a greater depth or greater extent. And here we have in your goal or your challenge is the Hierophant. So I think you're realizing that you are literally the author of your own life, that you are the intermediary between spirit and matter. Okay, and here we have, you know, it's almost spirit and matter, earth and water, okay? Sorry, did I say that the right way? Matter and spirit, okay? It's spiritual and the physical. And that, you know, what may have been traditionally gone on, you know, what may have traditionally gone on, you are now letting go of. Okay, even though it may have wounded you to some extent, you're able to let go of that. And here we go, boom, you have the power. This is the healing. You are almost the healer here, Pisces, and I think you almost have the ability to heal yourself, although we always can have assistance from others, but I think you know what's needed and you are able to get that going for yourself. The Hierophant is, you know, as we say, that intermediary, almost like a shamanic kind of energy here, so almost like a healing energy, but also looking at tradition and really sifting and sorting what's relevant for you. You know, maybe you're crossing out a few things in the book here and you're rewriting them. We're literally using the eraser and going, well, I don't ascribe to that anymore. I've got to write this one out again. You know, that could be a goal of yours as well, that you're really... And that can also talk about teaching as well, the Hierophant. So maybe you're looking to be a teacher or a guide as a goal. And maybe you're going to be helping others with a similar process to what you're going through, okay? Awakening, boom, your final card, which is just really positive. And here we have that. This is actually a shaman as well in this deck. So the people that are ascending are the ones that are having their hearts activated. They're feeling resonant with the higher frequencies. And I feel that this is what you are. I think you're, Pisces, you're becoming very interested in this whole idea of ascension, of healing, of shamanic practice, of energies, you know, working with energies, being sensitive to energies, and maybe you're going to be, you know, assisting people even with their own awakening, because you have, you know, the Hierophant and the awakening, so maybe you're going to be like an awakening guide of some sort, but certainly, you know, going through your own, continually we're going through our own awakenings as well, okay? Yeah, that's a really beautiful, positive card there. And yeah, and on the bottom here you have the Hierophant. This was, sorry, the Hermit on the bottom of the deck, Pisces. And, you know, this is almost like what the Knight of Cups is doing here, like it's contemplation. This could be, you know, creative contemplation. This might be contemplation on, you know, like your soul, your purpose, maybe your particular, you know, subconscious, maybe what you're, you know, maybe you're even, you know, going through a bit of a phase of working out what it is exactly that you are letting go of. And I mean, if you're feeling generally out of sorts, maybe you are letting go of some things, okay? Sometimes we can be aware that we're doing these things, and sometimes we can be a little bit in unawareness, is that, oh, if things aren't, like people around us are just really annoying us, or we're just getting really, you know, annoyed and angry at things that are going on, it can just be that we're actually letting go of some stuff. So maybe it would be helpful, Pisces, to, you know, if that resonates for you and you're having those experiences, is to, you know, take a bit of time to just really ponder your soul and to, you know, view it as, you know, like a new beginning here. Yeah, because it literally is. You've got your awakening here, which is the new beginning. Really positive reading. Let's grab a I'm just going to grab a medicine heart. I really love these cards. Alana Fairchild. Okay. The reason I'm choosing these is because we've got the Queen of Pentacles at the centre, and she's a very kind of grounded healer. And, you know, we've had those themes of the shamanic kind of energy coming through in this reading, Pisces. So we're just going to... These cards are very shamanic, okay? Yeah, they're literally described as shamanic wisdom of the divine feminine is the title on the box there as well, okay? So let's grab you a card here or two. Okay, sorry. Right, one more shuffle, then we're going to cut the deck here. Okay, wow. That is a horse image. I need to see how to pronounce that as well. Hayagriva. Let's have a look at this. Apologies, Pisces. I need to get my stuff organised here. Right, number 9. I'm just going to read a quick paragraph here. Okay, here we go. Divine masculine energy will motivate you to process and distill spiritual benefit from a current situation of concern. You have the capacity to attract the support needed to rise above any problem and approach it from an entirely different perspective. Shifting your vibration and your experience, and then utilizing your experience to evoke a desired manifestation. Find the truth of your voice, intention and desire. Strengthen yourself from within and align yourself with that inner realization. Obstacles will be overcome, so do not give up hope or give in to doubt. At the right time, your progress will be swift. Finding the truth of your inner voice, intention and desire, and I think that's what you're doing here with the Hermit. I think you're really going within here. Pisces, and you are naturally a very receptive sign, so this makes sense that we have a divine masculine energy coming through to assist you now. On the bottom of the deck, wow, I haven't even seen this card before. This is just fantastic. We have some beautiful, almost animal spirit guides coming through for you. Look at this. It's incredible. Hu Yi, number 22. Let's read this one. I always like to do just the bottom of the deck and the top and the one that I draw. So let's just quickly read 22 here, which I have. Here we go. You are doing better, have travelled further, and are getting closer than you realise. Though you may not yet see evidence of it, your steady application of will and intention is coalescing into a liberating potency. You shall have your sacred outcome, but you must submit to the greater wisdom of universal cycles and divine timing. You do not need to react or rush. Keep your mind open and relax into the process. There is no need to tire yourself with rumination on what has been or what may come. Habitual thoughts and compulsive behaviours can yoke the mind to stultify rigidity. Yet you are gestating a new consciousness strong enough to liberate yourself into softer, more spontaneous and expansive presence. Give your inner work time to take shape and gather sufficient spiritual strength, at which point you will leap and reap the reward, freed into new activity and accomplishing your soul's task at the opportune moment. Yeah, so there's an energy of preparation and timing here. You know, I think the Hermit once again is saying, you know, take your time with this, Pisces. Okay, you're working on your awakening here. And there's some, there could be some shamanic processes or special healing tools, gifts and abilities that you have yourself that you'd like to activate. But you might like to sort of look into different types of healing. Maybe using, music is coming to my mind right now. Because you have this shaman here blowing the horn. Okay, using music, maybe movement, doing some writing, you're journaling here. Just taking your time but also enjoying nature, being in the high frequencies of nature here. I think would be really helpful. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. I think that's been a really helpful reading for you. I hope it has been helpful. And take it slow and just keep going. And we're all working on releasing things. So I look forward to our next reading. In the meantime, have a great day and awesome week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.